What is world literature? A book by David Damrosch. David Damrosch's book, What is World Literature?, critically analyzes the concept of world literature and its various definitions. Damrosch suggests that the term, world literature, has been used to define a wide range of written texts, from ancient epics to contemporary novels, and that the meaning of world literature has evolved. In this book, Damrosch argues that world literature is not a fixed category but a dynamic and fluid field constantly redefined by cultural and historical forces. One of Damrosch's book's main points is that world literature is a product of globalization and reflects the cultural and economic interconnectedness of the modern world. According to Damrosch, world literature is not simply a collection of texts from different cultures and traditions but a complex and dynamic field shaped by globalization. He notes, world literature is not something that exists outside of globalization, but rather is one of the products of globalization, an effect of the flows of people, goods, and ideas that characterize our globalized world. Damrosch also highlights the importance of translation in producing and disseminating world literature. He argues that translation is a crucial process that allows literary texts to circulate across linguistic and cultural boundaries. It is essential to creating a truly global literary field. He notes, translation is the key to world literature, the means by which literary works travel across linguistic and cultural borders and become part of a global conversation. Another critical point of Damrosch's book is that world literature is not a monolithic category but a diverse and complex field encompassing various genres and forms. He argues that world literature includes canonical works such as the Odyssey and Don Quixote and a wide range of lesser-known texts from around the world. He notes, world literature is not just a collection of great books, but a field of cultural production that includes a wide range of genres and forms, from oral narratives and folk tales to graphic novels and experimental fiction. Damrosch also explores the relationship between world literature and the nation-state, arguing that world literature challenges the notion of literature as a purely national or regional phenomenon. He suggests that world literature is characterized by a cosmopolitan perspective, in which literary texts are read and interpreted across linguistic, cultural, and national boundaries. He notes, world literature is marked by a cosmopolitan perspective that challenges the notion of literature as a national or regional phenomenon. It is a field of cultural production that transcends national boundaries and invites us to engage with literary texts from a global perspective. Finally, Damrosch explores the reader's role in producing world literary meaning. He argues that literary texts are not fixed or stable but rather open to interpretation and reinterpretation by different readers in different cultural and historical contexts. He notes, the meaning of literary texts is never fixed, but rather is always open to interpretation and reinterpretation by different readers in different cultural and historical contexts. In conclusion, David Damrosch's book, What is World Literature?, critically analyzes the concept of world literature and its various definitions. Damrosch suggests that world literature is a product of globalization and reflects the modern world's cultural and economic interconnectedness. He highlights the importance of translation in producing and disseminating world literature. He argues that world literature is not a monolithic category but a diverse and complex field encompassing various genres and forms. Ultimately, Damrosch's book emphasizes the importance of critical engagement with world literary texts and the need to recognize the dynamic and fluid nature of the world literary field.